BTS, with Star, Western Shelf out.
With Star, Southampton BTS, thank you, sir. That's no current inbound traffic. With caution on passing SO5, the Nord Lotus still pushing up the traffic.
That's all right. Thank you.
Yes, the Queen Anne, good afternoon.
Queen Anne, Southampton BTS, very good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Richard. Pulse on board 106. This one's outward for Olden in Norway, I believe. Draft 8.1 metres, no reported defects. I'll get back to you later with figures, and that's a little bit right at 5 o'clock. I guess about 10 past 5, something like that.
Queen Anne, Southampton BTS, thank you, sir. That's all received. Thank you.
Proper call.
BTS, Norwegian Star, that's also received. Plan A will be follow the Liberty out after her departure.
Star, thank you, sir. That's all received.
Thank you. Do we know if the Arvia is looking on schedule yet?
Norwegian Star BTS, information. Arvia's agent has called up and she's due away 1700 firm. Not heard from the ship yet.
Well understood. Thanks for that.
BTS Prolific.
Prolific BTS.
BTS Prolific, just to let you know, we are now docked in Ocean Village, and that's us for the day.
Did you pull back a little bit?
Prolific BTS, thank you, ma'am. All received, and enjoy your evening.
Yeah, BTS, core methane, backing out the oceans off. Is it clear on the test?
Or methane, Southampton BTS, that's all received. Thank you. Currently no passing traffic at this time.
Thank you.
Ahoy, shipmates!
They got an average of 13.3.
Busy day in port today, shipmates.
I think left this chart while we're on.
Gosh, busy on the radio. I'm going to knock the radio off for a second. We have 4 ships in port today. The Arvia, the Liberty of the Seas, the Norwegian Star, and the Queen Anne. And they're all leaving exactly at 5 o'clock. Well, not exactly, but, you know, they're all planned to leave at 5 o'clock. And the gamble today has been which ship will be leaving at which time. So we've had a little sweepstakes in the chat. And people have put down their order. And then if anybody got the same order, we wanted the tiebreaker to be how many people did you think there might be on board. Currently, it's looking like the Liberty of the Seas might be first away. Let's give you some more interesting look at. Right, let's have a quick look at all the cameras. The camera's working. Yep, got a flag up on P&O there. Do like a flag already. Excellent. I can't quite work out what flag that is. Green with, looks like green or blue with a red stripe. Tricky to tell. Maybe if you think you know what that flag is, let me know in the chat. Oh, that's not the cruise. Oh, dear, what's going on here? Right, that's that. I've seen lots of pleasure craft out there in the water today. Perfect day for it. Not very good if you're a sailing boat. Not really much wind. Weather, that's what I was looking for. Weather. Quick look at the weather. So we've got a gentle... Oh, it has picked up a bit of breeze. So you can see this morning, absolutely no breeze whatsoever. Very unusual indeed. Visibility is an excellent 45 nautical miles. Temperature 25.5 degrees here in port. It's a little cooler in here in port by the water. I hear it's getting up to nearly 30 inland. In fact, it's 30 here in my cabin since I've turned my computer on. That's probably going to get warmer. Well, I would imagine 62% humidity. Shipmate Andy Foster thinks it's a Nottinghamshire flag. Let's have a quick look. I can see it better now. Yes. Why did I think it was blue earlier? Something wrong with the captain's vision. Shipmate Keris thinks it's a excellent shipmate. Keris thinks it's a Nottinghamshire flag. James Dawson, Nottinghamshire flag. Yes. I think we'll be set with Nottinghamshire. Have I had Nottinghamshire? Let's have a quick look in the flag directory, my flag list for the year. Let's see if we've had Nottinghamshire. We had Guernsey, didn't we? We had a couple of Guernseys yesterday. 3 Guernseys on one ship. How bizarre. Nottinghamshire. We have had Nottinghamshire on the 13th of June. That's a repeat, that one is. However, I will add Guernsey because I thought that was entertaining, having 3 Guernsey flags on the same day. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Why would, and they don't even know each other, which was the crazy part. Guernsey on the 20th of June. That was 3 of them. There we go. Updated my flag list. Hopefully we'll get a few more flags today. We've got plenty of ships in port. Like I said, the RV at Liberty of the Seas, Norwegian Star and the Queen Anne. The Liberty of the Seas is radioed in. She says she's ready to go. The Norwegian...
Yeah, target finished in the Hogue Australis. Next one, see Torino. We're going to just sit ahead of the Torino until it's ready to depart.
Norwegian Star is radioed in.
Bargate, that's BTS. Thank you. So that's received.
Thank you.
And the Queen Anne is also radioed in. She said she'll be about 10 minutes late, so about 5:10. So,
BTSC Hogue Australis, Western Southampton.
Local Charlotte, Southampton BTS. That's all received. No local ferries inbound at this time.
Very thank you.
there is the Liberty of the Seas there.
BTS Ferriby finished on the Hogue Australis.
Norwegian Star.
Torino sailing.
The Queen Anne. And then, of course, down here, Arvia. And it looks like the coral methane is having a little departure after busy filling up. Let's move it out. Yeah, there's coral methane. Let's watch the coral methane, shall we? While she's finished working on... Finished bunkering Arvia. Gosh, can't get my words out. Shipmate there. Who's that? Shipmate Jason Gray says ropes coming on Liberty. Okay. So, whoever's guessed Liberty of the Seas first, you're in contention. I don't know how many guesses we've got with Liberty of the Seas first. I'm just reading through the comments here. Shipmate William Johnson says, "Good evening, Captain and shipmates. I went to Dave Day in Barrow in Furness." I don't know what Dave Day is. Yesterday for the late Harry Bikers, Dave Myers. Around 40,000 bikes were there. Oh, fascinating. I don't know who that is, but that sounds really good. I quite like Barrow in Furness. There's a pub on an island in Barrow in Furness, on Peel Island. So, a little place I fancy going to at some point. Any pub that requires a boat to get there is a good pub, in my opinion. Oh, there's Shepherd Burke. Oh, there's Elizabeth G. I realise I've not been reading through the chat properly, have I? Okay, let's get myself slightly sorted. And in case you're wondering, shipmates, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live and direct from the Port of Southampton on this 4-ship Saturday. We have the
Liberty of the Seas, Southampton BTS.
It's about to break away.
Liberty of the Seas, BTS, that's all received. Parks 101 birth outbound.
Okay, got numbers for you.
Oh, yeah. Yep, numbers.
BTS, Whiteforce, this will finish with the Coral Methane now, heading back to America Wharf.
That's all received to many, and thanks for your permission as well.
So we're getting closer to knowing the order. Liberty of the Seas is going first. Reef going to get numbers as well.
Apex home.
BTS, Coral Methane, all swung, proceeding out.
Seem to be getting the tugs again today.
Coral Methane, Southampton BTS, thank you, sir. That's all received.
Apparently it's Sunday today. Yep. I think you might be right, shipmates. I'm all confused. All this hot weather. My cabin's getting hotter.
6 BTS, thank you, sir. That's all received. Traffic information. Outbound traffic, Star is at the Hound to Portsmouth, and the vehicle carrier Hogue Strad approaching northwest Netley outbound. Cruise on straight, Southampton BTS, thank you, sir. That's received. Inbound traffic. Ferry to Galicia, approaching the forts to Portsmouth, and San Malo. She is 8 miles southwest of Napa. Into Portsmouth via West Princeton.
Right, yes. Okay, I appear to have got the day wrong, but at least I'm here and I'm on time, which is probably more important. We've already had Nottinghamshire flag up on the top of Arvia. Let's see if I can. And Liberty of the Seas is letting go, so she's going to be first to leave in our which ship leaves first challenge, which is today. Can't see any movement from Liberty yet. Hopefully, she'll give us a good honk. Let me check the outside microphone. Always worth checking. Let's see how it's getting on. Occasionally, it gets attacked by pigeons and such like. Yep, all functioning. It's definitely a loud old hooter on Liberty of the Seas. I've said it before. You can really hear her in port. She definitely makes a good old honk. Well, the shipmate Alan Smith says, might we see Legend of the Seas? Not today, I don't think, shipmates. There's no Legend of the Seas in port today. We just have Liberty of the Seas. But many thanks for your kind support there, shipmate Alan Smith. So, shipmate, our excellent Spanner Carris has been making a spreadsheet of the guesses. I don't know if she's worked out how many people are in the running with Liberties of the Seas first. With any luck, Liberty of the Seas will give us some more horns when she gets to Mayflower Park. She's normally pretty good about it. There we go. We're getting start to come onto screen now. Well, from what I heard, excellent Spanner Carriage, what I heard was the pilot say he was ready to give the numbers, and then he didn't give the numbers, and VTS didn't ask for them. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that goes.
the Liberty out. Hopefully the Arvia is going to creep out before we get down there.
Radios. Thanks.
Oh, I missed that. I had the radio turned off. So, it's Liberty of the Seas. Now you said Norwegian Star.
Yes, red Osprey hooking.
Norwegian Star is...
Red Osprey BTS, thank you, so that's received outbound traffic. Tanker Whit Star at the Cadland. Vehicles carrier Hoga Australis approaching Lake Flake. And LPG carrier Coral Methane approaching Western Shell. First of the 4 cruise ships now underway. The Liberty of the Seas from 101, but she's head out.
Well, copy, thank you.
So, Liberty of the Seas is off on a little 5-day round trip to Hamburg and Bruges, over there to see Patrick on Hamburg Haven Live. Oh, I can see people on the balcony, on the bow. I think I can hear some music. I'm not sure I'd hear music all the way from over there. Well, maybe I would.
PTS, Arvia.
Harvey's on the radio.
Arvia BTS, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you. Portside on 46, draft 8.8. She's off to La Coruña. I've got passenger crew figures if you're ready for them, and should be good to go in perhaps 15 minutes once Liberty's clear. We'll call back in.
Arvia BTS, that's well understood and clear, and yes, wait, ready for passenger and crew now.
PTS Arvia, passengers 5675, crew 1667.
Arvia BTS, that's received, and I read back passengers 5675 with crew 1667.
PTS Arvia, yeah, all correct, thank you.
So we've got passenger numbers for Arvia. So it sounds like the running order is going to be Liberty of the Seas, Arvia...
BTS, Red Falcon, Jolly departing roll perfect out.
Norwegian Star, and then Queen Anne. I'm not quite sure which one's coming next.
BTS, yes, please, with caution, as you can probably see, the Liberty of the Seas underway now, head out from 101.
Copy that, thank you.
Arvia's got her lines all down. There's one of the Hogue transporter ships.
Southampton, BTS, Torino.
That's on its way out.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon again. 30 minutes notice for departure, sir. Over.
Torino BTS, thank you, so that's received at 1730, 1730 today, your departure. Pilots should board from shoreside roughly 30 minutes before your departure.
Copy of that, sir. Pilot will board shoreside minutes before departure. Standing by 12, sir. 16.
The Torino is a Williams Shipping's rowboat down there at Dockhead.
Will Dart BTS.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'd like to get away from the Arvia 46 the wheel carrying 2508 across to our moorings, please.
Will Dart BTS, thank you, so that's all received.
So we're hoping we catch Liberty of the Sea. So how many? I wonder how many people we're down to with guesses for the correct order. Well, I realise I've been neglecting your shipmates in the chats. My apologies. It's just all a bit frenetic. Now we've got the Queen Anne on the radio.
Queen Anne BTS, good afternoon again, Alex.
Afternoon, Richard. If we have traffic clearance to follow the Norwegian Star, please.
Queen Anne, Southampton BTS, answer yes, you have traffic clearance to depart 106 for Norwegian Star.
Oh, copy, thank you.
So the question is, so it's Norwegian Star, Queen Anne, so it's Liberty of the Seas, Norwegian Star, Queen Anne, and then where does Arvia? Does Arvia fit in between? Oh, she's got shipmates on the hatch there. Liberty of the Seas drifting out quite quickly there, pushing away from the dockside. With any luck, she'll give us another couple of blasts of the horn. She's been very good about blasting her horn, Liberty of the Seas. Definitely right up in there in my good books of horn honkers in port. Some of them are a little lax with their hornage.
Red Osprey, Witstar. Just to make you aware, there's a few fishing vessels just outside the Greyland there for you.
Witstar, Red Osprey. Yeah, thanks for that. Thank you.
BTS, Norwegian Star.
Oh, Norwegian Star's on the radio.
Norwegian Star, BTS.
Yeah, BTS, Norwegian Star. I've spoken to the pilot of the Arvia. We're going to let go with your permission very shortly, and swing just off 101. And be out before the Arvia departs Ocean Dock.
Norwegian Star, BTS. You have permission to depart.
Thank you. And I have the figures if you're ready.
Oh, yep.
Norwegian Star, BTS. Go ahead.
Thank you. Guests 2351, crew 980.
Norwegian Star VTS 2351 and 980. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so it looks like Arvia might be the last one. That could. I'm not quite sure. They've been talking to each other off the radio. Little devils. How are we supposed to know what's going on? But it sounds like Arvia is going to be last. Sounds like the Norwegian Star is next. Ahoy the shipmate shopping box.
We'll discover.
Welcome aboard, shipmates. Many thanks for subscribing.
We'll discover BTS.
BTS, we'll discover. I'd like to get away from our moorings for 21. I see the Liberty of the Seas just coming out there.
We'll discover BTS. That's all received. Then get your permission to depart.
Thank you very much.
BTS, Liberty of the Seas, cleared out now. I've got some numbers for you.
Ah, numbers for Liberty.
Liberty of the Seas, BTS, go ahead.
Guests 4494, crew 1440.
Liberty of the Seas, BTS 4494 and 14140.
1440, that's it.
All received, thank you.
All right, so we've got numbers for Liberty of the Seas at last. So if it looks like our tie break at the moment, the tie break for the order of ship departing from port is Liberty of the Seas, Norwegian Star, Queen Anne, and Arvia. So I wonder who might have that. Liberty of the Seas is off on a 5-day round trip to Hamburg and Bruges. I noticed shipmate Alan Smith gave me another kind donation. Many thanks, shipmate. He says, sorry, Legend of the Seas, she's on her way to Cadiz. So it's like, is there any way to look into a channel where we might see her ship sail past? Don't know, shipmates. There might be, if she's going via the Canaries, there's some couple of cameras in the Canaries run by my good shipmate Wingman. I can't see as far as Cadiz from here, and I've not spent much time looking into ports over there. In fact, I don't think the Spanish ports take kindly to cameras being in port, if I remember correctly. No, they should do, because Wingman does it, so yeah.
Luzon Street, BTS, through the port. Thank you.
Eleanor, Apex, cheers for that.
So at Liberty of the Sea, she's called in with some numbers. She's called in with 4,494 passengers on board, which is actually that's about 70 more, 80 more than maximum occupancy, according to my information, and 1,440 crew. Again, that's another 80 more than my maximum complement, according to my information. So she's a very full cruise ship indeed. If you are interested in a cruise on Liberty of the Seas, there's some information here for a 6-night Norwegian adventure. Overnight in Oslo, I see. So it calls in at Stavanger, overnight in Oslo, back to Southampton, 6 nights aboard. That's October this year. Oh, it's only from £600 per person. might be a bit chilly up in Oslo that time of year. Might want to take a coat. Whereas if you're up in the fields at the moment, you'll be experiencing almost 24-hour daylight, won't you, depending how far north you are. Well, she gave us a big honk. I was hoping she'd give us another honk, but now I think about it, normally she's the other way and she spins, and that's when she gives us the extra big honk.
VCS, Eleanor.
Eleanor, VTS.
Yeah, we've all just finished here on SO number 5. Coming back up the dock, 44, bro. See the hobo in front of me.
Eleanor, VTS was all received, thank you.
I spot a flag. Can we get there in time before it disappears beyond the building? It's race speed. Where is it? Oh, that could be a Cornish flag, I think. Very patriotic shipmates, the Cornish. Well done, shipmates. Many thanks for flying your flag. Oh, there's a whole lot of bright colours on the balcony. That's what I spotted, all those people.
Bridge at 6, VTS, you may proceed with caution.
They must be overfilling the ship as well.
BTS, Nord Lotus, that's us secure, SO number 5, starboard side 2, closing down.
Lord Lotus, VTS, all received, thank you, have a good evening.
Looking at the map, I see Norwegian Star is now on the move. Someone was mentioning...
Liberties of the sea, we'll discover.
There was these shipmates earlier. Andrew Smith was mentioning the freedom of the seas. And there's information on freedom of the seas. Right, now let's whiz round to Mayflower Park. I think that's where we will see the Norwegian Star. There she is. She's backing out with haste. Norwegian Star. Where is Norwegian Star off to today? Norwegian Star is off on an 11-day one-way cruise from Southampton to Reykjavik. It's going to be very bright up there. Causing that Edinburgh in Scotland, Invergordon in Scotland, Malloy in Norway, Ålesund in Norway, Akurey in Iceland, Ilsefjord in Iceland, then Reykjavik in Iceland, and then overnights in Iceland. I think we've also had passenger and crew numbers, haven't we, for Norwegian? Let me check. Liberty of the Seas numbers. Norwegian Star, yes, 2,315 passengers on Norwegian Star. So 2,351 passengers. So that's 3 over maximum double occupancy. Oh, that's not too bad. No, she's not as busy as some of the other ships who have more than maximum double occupancy. Quick look at RV. For some reason, my radio.
Thank you, and Castle Kai Gate is 4.40.
Thank you.
Lights still down on cruise cam. Wonder if we can see if you're on itching cam yet. Not yet, no. Liberty of the Seas is already heading down Southampton water. That's the RV up there. Oh, there she is, just approaching dockhead. All right, I apologise. I've tried to do all this at the same time. It's It's a bit much for poor old simplistic captain here. He does struggle a bit with this. I'll knock the radio off for a moment. It's a bit noisy for some reason. Andy Waterson there says he sees that Suive made it to Anchorage eventually. Yes, I don't know what was going on there. I thought VTS was giving them quite clear demands, clear instructions where to go, and they just seem to be very confused about it. So the question is for Excellent Spanner Carris, do you have a... Oh, lots. Oh, so okay, just as I was asking, she's already popped in there. Fantastic. So Liberty of the Seas first and Norwegian Star second brings us down to just 2 contenders. Oh, wow. So the question is, do they have the same ships all the way through, or do they have different ships? Because that could be the deciding factor, couldn't it? I'm impressed. Maybe I should do this more often. Although it's easier when they're all at the same time. I suppose we could have a guess the number of passengers on board sweepstakes, couldn't we? A cheeky little smile on the front of Norwegian Star. Currently just over 30 centigrade in the captain's cabin. It is warming up. Well, there Elizabeth G. Oh, well, there Georgina Stevenson. Lots of powerboats coming in from having a nice day out on the water. Excellent Spelling Carrot says not doing it again. I think I probably need to come up with a better system. I should probably automate it. Have something where we can submit your entries via a little website or something. Then you wouldn't. It would be easier then, wouldn't it? Probably a bit of a last minute thought. Norwegian Star is one of the oldest ships we see here in port. Built in 2000, 25 years old, 91,000 gross tons. I'm going to call her sort of medium-ish size cruise ship. Shipmate Harding David says 40 in the southwest France. Yeah, so I heard that from some shipmate friends who were in France. They've been telling me it's very hot. So we should be thankful we only have 30. She has just one sister ship, the Norwegian Dawn. Last refurbished in 2025. Here's a sample cruise. If you're interested in taking a trip on Norwegian Star, that's to Reykjavik, Edinburgh and Bergen. 14 nights.
VTS Red Osprey, passing northwest net, the permission to continue at speed, please.
Red Osprey, VTS, you may proceed with caution. The Norwegian Star is in the middle of springing ground.
Full copy, thank you.
I wouldn't recommend this cruise because it's on during boat show, and I would be going to boat show, so no good for me. Maybe all right for you though. Anyway, it starts at Southampton and calls in Edinburgh in Scotland, Inverness in Scotland, today at sea, overnights in Reykjavik. Oh, so it goes to Reykjavik first. That's unusual. Then to Ilsefjord, Ikuri in Iceland, and then Malloy, Bergen, Stavanger in Norway, and then day at sea back to the port of Southampton. all from £2,035. Let's have a quick nose at Arvia. No, not much going on there. Any more shipmates up by the shop? No, we had a Nottinghamshire flag up there earlier.
Busiest Ho Australis hooked outwards mentioned to this.
Ho Australis, busiest, hook out, thank you.
BTS Norwegian Star all swung and proceeding out. We'll pull that via ahead.
Norwegian Star, BTS, all swung and proceeding, thank you.
And that's Norwegian Star. So the next away should be the Queen Anne, which is at the other end of port as well. There you go, there's the Queen Anne. So hopefully she'll be away next, and then
Ali Cat Towers, BTS, that's all received, thank you.
Then-
Traffic information.
then Arvia, and then we'll be able to know who has won the competition of Guess the Order of the Cruise Ships. Right, let me try something. Might have something. Ah, yes. There we go. This is our wingman. He's wingman's gone rogue. He's over in Hythe.
Yeah, good afternoon. That's the Will Carry 2508 secured aboard F23 Wilbur.
Well done, BTS, it's all received, and be aware the Norwegian Star is approaching clear ahead.
He's got a view over there of the various buildings that you can see on Southampton water. Probably should get a camera up there, really, shouldn't I? Nobody wingman's got any sound. Is he muted? Actually, can I hear wingman? You might be able to hear wingman. I may not be able to. Let me see if I can fix that problem.
PTS, Avia.
No, I'm not sure I can.
Avia, BTS.
BTS, Avia, yeah, good afternoon again. We're ready to go here now, 46, so with your permission. Once the Queen Anne's passed, get underway and follow her out.
Avia, BTS. Yep, once the Queen Anne's passed, you have permission to depart.
Copy, thank you.
Well, that's it then. So it's going to be Queen Anne and then Avia. So looks like that might be the final order for the cruise ships. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get audio for wingman. Is Queen Anne on the move? Yes, Queen Anne is now on the move as well. There we go. That's the final order. Final order for the cruise ships departing today, when they're all departing at the same time. I think we've now more or less sealed that. What's Wingcam seeing? So he's right over in Hythe, so he's got a good view of the sort of terminal from the other side. Watching one of the red funnels come in. Is that the red? Not sure which one that is. Red Osprey. It's getting a good view for us. He'll get a better view once the ships get a bit closer. Question is, can you hear audio from Wingman? Is there any audio when I go to Wingcam? He may not have the audio set up because he normally borrows a microphone from and he hasn't borrowed one, so I'm guessing he might not have any audio. Excellent spell of carrots. What are we saying? I think we should probably wait until it is finally concluded, because you know how they like to do things last minute. But it looks like Liberty of the Seas, Norwegian Star, Queen Anne, and then Avia. Looks like the order. And if you want to go on a Norwegian Star cruise, here's one here for £1,700 for 10 nights in August this year as well, and that's around the UK. I mean, if you picked this cruise this week, you'd be having a phenomenal time, wouldn't you? Absolute heatwave. Excellent span. Also, excellent shipmate there, Daniel, who's on the Svitzer Bargate. Says, can't wait for the 5-ship Friday. He'll be on Bargate. Shipmate Matthew Baber says, no audio from Wingman. No, thank you. Yeah, I didn't think as much. Because normally he borrows my outside microphone. Yes, I could be a slight... Hopefully I'll be able to do the broadcast coming up. I need... I'll be broadcasting from the farm, so there's a possibility it may not go well. I'm just following Norwegian Star as she's heading down to the dockhead. What a day for a sail away from the port of Southampton. You really would feel like you've gone on holiday. I bet I've just been out the water today myself, and it does feel like you've been transported to a different country. Queen Anne is possibly not on the radio. Let's get Wingman up. There we go. Wingman's got a good view there. Excellent shot from Wingman there. So now I can move the camera across. And I can see Queen Anne on box cam, just about. You can just see the bow of Queen Anne coming this way. Avia is, I think, away last. So I'd be interested to see what people's bets were. Oh, that's Natalie Cam, wrong camera. Oh, wing cam, I need wing cam. Wing cam, come back. There we go. This is a one-way cruise to Reykjavik on Norwegian Star, calling in at Leith in Edinburgh, Invergordon in Scotland, Malloy in Norway, also to Norway, then all the way up to Iceland for Akuri, Ilseford, and then Reykjavik finally, an overnight in Reykjavik. And I think she does the same sort of cruise on the way back. Yes, it's a 10-day cruise on the way back if you basically repeats the same itinerary but goes backwards. I don't know why it takes one more day going there. Oh, you get an overnight. You get an overnight. So going there, you get an overnight. Whereas coming back, you don't get an overnight in the port of Southampton, which I think is a shame. I think people are missing out. We don't normally see this view, so there's the red jet. So we see the red jets whizzing in. So the red jet's just heading over to Town Quay Pier. That's where it docks. You can see it's got quite a good view of it there. There you go. It slows down and then heads in. It used to head in right to the terminal really fast, but lots of boat owners in Town Quay got really upset by it. And I don't know if you heard on the radio earlier, they were talking about fishing boats. It looks like there's a little fishing boat there. Lots of fishing boats out on the water today. Perfect for it. It's so still and calm. Even in a small boat, you don't have to worry too much about being thrown around. Now, if we've got flags on the starboard side, we've got a good view of them now. Now that we've got now that Wingman's over in the other side. I wonder how he got over there. I might have to go and ask him.
Bridget 6 BTS, is that you calling?
There's the Hogue Autoliners. That was leaving just as we started.
Bridget 6 BTS, you have permission to start. And traffic information, Norwegian Star just passing Ocean Dock. The Liberty of the Seas, Adelaide Lake outbound. And Coral Methane, hook outbound, Hog Australia, at Cowshot Spit outbound.
There you go, there's the Hog Australia. She's at Cowshot Spit. And then just coming on now to box cam is the Queen Anne. We have had numbers for Queen Anne. I'm not sure where the numbers have gone. They're probably miles up in the chat, so I'm trying to operate too many things, and I've only got 2 hands. I wonder if I could get some extra hands on eBay or something. That'll be helpful. And it's quite a few shipmates are on Arvia. That's great. I'll look out for you once it's a little less frenetic here, trying to bounce between the various different cameras. I don't even know where Queen Anne is off to. Where is Queen Anne off to? Some shipmates on their balcony, all in red. Maybe they're off on a stag do. Very organised. Exospanocaris, yes. Well, I think definitely Queen Anne is considerably on the move. She is passing us at a rate of knots. So I would think that Arvia is going to be last. There's not enough time for Arvia to reverse out. The Queen Anne is, what's she off on? She's off on a 14-day round trip and North Cape. Wow, so she's heading right up to the top of Norway. She's heading up to Honningsvåg, which is about as far north as you can get. So she'll be experiencing more or less 24-hour daylight. There's Norwegian Stars leading past Arvia. I was hoping to get some more hooting today, but we haven't really got any of the same ships passing each other. That's always good for extra hooting. So now we've got the Arvia at the stern there, and the red jets. Poor little workboat in between, getting swamped. You can see the red jet doesn't have to obey the speed limits. They go straight up to 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, depending. Very bright and warm out there. I think we had numbers for Arvia. Well, they're Pat Lockett. Busy following the general hubbub.
BTS Red Falcon, that's hooked out.
Lines coming in on Arvia, so she will be going just as Queen Anne passes.
Red Falcon, BTS, hook out, thank you.
BTS Red Falcon, just to double check, the Coral Methane out to the east.
If we've got any flags on Queen Anne, doesn't look like it, does it?
Red Falcon BTS, Coral Methane is out to the east, yeah.
BTS Red Falcon, thanks for that, yeah, all copied.
Yeah, just a few lines left on Arvia. Waiting for the Queen Anne to go past. Maybe Queen Anne will have a bit of a honk. I think she did before. I think she's honked at Arvia before. Maybe they are owned by the same corporation ultimately. We've got a couple of shipmates up by the name. I wonder if they're ready to wave. In fact, have they got a flag? No, they're just standing inside of a red box.
Ready, Bull VTS, all received. Traffic information, Hog Australis, West Bramble, Coral Methane, Cowshot Spit, outbound, Liberty of the Seas, Cadmus out, Norwegian Star, Western Shelf out, and Queen Anne, Pier Head out.
There you go, you want to know where the Western Shelf is? Around about there.
BTS, the Queen Anne at Beerhead outbound. Are you ready for figures?
Yeah, yes, Queen Anne.
Queen Anne, BTS, stay ahead and go ahead with figures.
Yeah, passengers 2811, crew 1229, which totals 4040 plus 1.
Queen Anne, BTS, that's all received. Thank you.
The Queen Anne.
Thank you. And what side ladder on the nav, please?
Oh.
Queen Anne, BTS, port out.
Still port side, okay, thank you.
I don't know if you caught that. There was a touch of haulage there, I think. Touch of haulage from Queen Anne. I thought we've had this before when Queen Anne passes a P&O ship. She does give them some honks. Just what we'd expect, really. There's no reason to hear anything less. Just a pity we seem to have someone with a very loud convertible card listening to music near the outside microphone. Oh well. Let's go back to wing cam. So Queen Anne, she's off. So we've got some numbers for Queen Anne there. Where did those numbers go? Oh gosh, you've been busy typing in the chat. 2,811 for Queen Anne. So let's have a look. How does that compare with my numbers? So 2,996 is maximum double occupancy. So she's a sort of a 100 and almost 180 off of maximum double occupancy. So not totally full. 1229 crew, which is 4 short of a full complement of crew. Like I say, she is off on another round trip up to the fields, right up to the very top. So she's calling in Olden, Trondheim, overnighting in Tromsø, and then up to Honningsvåg, which is about as far north as you can go. Is that technically Arctic Circle? Could be, I suppose. I'm not really sure. Should check into that. It's a long way north. It'll be light to very late at night. Almost, there was a shipmate yesterday who was telling me that almost 24 hours of daylight at this time of year.
Yes, honestly, Southampton, VTS.
Should you be interested in a cruise? Here's one here with Michel Roux, no less, famous chef. A very similar itinerary. Doesn't go quite as far north, but it does overnight in Tromsø as well. And that's calling that the Norwegian Fjords and North Cape. So yeah, it's a very similar name. Starting at just over £1,000 for an inside. Well, that's very reasonable for Queen Anne. A couple of days at sea, Ålesund. Day at sea, Tromsø overnight. Narvik overnight as well. And day at sea, and then Stavanger, back to the ports at Southampton. Don't think we had any flags on Queen Anne. More's a shame. But you can see how the two ships were honking at each other there. They're really quite close. I have seen it before where the shipmates are waving at each other between the ships.
Army Zone VTS. Army Zone VTS, south is arrived middle, thank you.
Oh, excellent Spadacaris, who's been working hard with spreadsheets and logging numbers. And she is the best shipmate spanner in the world. She's ready with the results. So yes, then, go ahead. Or do you want to public it now? Oh yeah, go on public. Yeah, write it in the chat, and then I'll tell everyone what it is.
CTS Torino.
Torino VTS.
We are ready to sail. Permission to sail following Arvia.
Torino VTS, do you permission to depart following Arvia?
Looks like all lines in on Arvia as well. Arvia is on the move. And we get Wingman zooming, using his zoom, seeing what's going on. People all over the ship there. Lots on their balcony. What a fantastic day to have a cruise. I'm just going to move camera myself so I can make things clearer. What? No! That's the three hogs from Arvia saying I'm going backwards.
Yeah, Liberty and please count now.
There we go. So that's Arvia. We're doing well today. This is all rush. It's all a bit of a rush today, isn't it? So Arvia is on the move. So that's no. So nobody won. Oh my word. Nobody won. Nobody won guessing the people in the same order. Well, do you know what? I thought there would have been enough people. I thought someone would have got that in the right order. Well, I suppose it is tricky. I mean, I'm not sure how I would have guessed either, actually. Well, that is a shame. Oh well, I was wondering if perhaps I should, if there's any interest, maybe I'll have a guess the number of passengers on a ship or something. That might be a bit easier. Then whoever's nearest can win. Then it's a little easier if you don't get the order right. I can't have a nearest to that. Some great views here. I wonder what Wingman's finding for us over. Yeah, he's still got Arvia. Looks like someone got a flag with that towel. There's a towel, I think. Yeah. Some lovely people there enjoying their cabin right on the bow. So the Iona Arvia is now departing. She's given us some numbers. I don't remember what they were. I think it was quite a lot of passengers on board and crew. I think that's what they said. I'm not sure how easy it will be for me to go back and find out what the information was. I think I could see a shipmate waving a flag. Just spotted it. Ah. Is that a flag or is that just somebody's t-shirt? Oh, I don't know. Interesting. Oh, it's a Scottish flag. It's the Scottish Saltar. Excellent. Oh, I think I saw that in the chat. Somebody mentioned that. We see you, shipmate. Work up a bit of a sweat waving your flag around, and then go back and enjoy the cabin air conditioning. Fantastic job, shipmate. Fantastic. There we go. It's obviously a bit hot out there, so that's enough of that. There is the Queen Anne heading down Southampton water. Oh, someone says RV is 6,670. Really? Was there that many passengers? That sounds like a lot. Oh, no, Keris, 5,675. Okay, so that's halfway between maximum double occupancy and maximum occupancy. Oh, I think he might be back out with his Scottish flag again.
Queen Anne, BTS Western Shelf, thank you.
That's the Queen Anne on the Western Shelf. Oh yeah, he's back out. He's obviously decided he has got a bit more energy. Although being from Scotland, he might be frying slightly. There he is. Well done. There's another Scottish flag, is it? Oh, hang on. Oh, yes, there is. There's another flag. Well, thank you, Paul from Loughborough. I didn't see that because your banner was hiding it. Oh, yeah. There we go. So we've got two. I think that's a
Yes, honestly,
Cornish flag.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're doing well with flags today. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope it's not getting too hot and dehydrated. I'd suggest refilling with rum-based cocktails.
Yes, honestly, BTS, that's all received, thank you.
Excellent. Well done, shipmates. Oh, I think I've spotted some more flags. Oh, they're all waving as well. I'm very happy with themselves. Well, from Cornwall, though, they'll be used to this sort of weather down that Cornish microclimate. Let's see. I'm sure I just spotted a couple more flags. Let's have a look. I'm sure I did. Where were they? No. Yes, I have. There we go. Now somebody is flying a Union Jack. Now, this is the big question. Are they flying it the right way, or is it upside down? It looks to me like it's upside down. Not as criticism. I've enjoyed you flying the flag, shipmates. Oh, looks like somebody's flying their underwear on the couple of cabins along. Look at that. They put their smalls out to dry. Excellent, we see you, shipmates, waving away. Last time I mentioned that someone's flag was upside down. About 10 seconds later, he promptly turned it around the right way. Oh, is that another flag? That looks like another Northamptonshire flag, or is that the same? Whoa, is that the same shipmate? Do you think? Oh, the camera decided that, a bit like me, hot weather is not working very well when you try to use touch controls and things. There we go. Yeah, I think there's a Nottinghamshire flag there as well. Excellent, shipmate. Well done. There we go. Here's the view. We get the view here from the other side of Arvia reversing out, heading towards Hythe. Wingman's over there in Hythe. Exospan Hades said it upside down. I thought it was upside down. It's difficult to tell sometimes when it's on my small screen here. Shipmate Hans Olof Mork says the guess that the 4,500 passengers on Arvia. No, I think there was a few more than that. Maximum number of passengers on Arvia is 6,200. Jet ski there going inappropriately fast. I've got a couple of tugs ready on the Torino that's next away. It's a really busy day. We've had loads of ro-ro acts coming and going. 4 cruise ships all departing at the same time. And they have pretty much all departed at the same time. They've been very reliable. Did I tell you where Ravi is off to? I'm not sure. She's built in 2022, so she's only 4 years old. She's departing with... How many people is she departing with? I seem to have lost it again. Should write these things down, shouldn't I? I think it was 5,600? 5,600, yes, excellent span of carriage. But there 5,675 passengers on board Arvia. And she's heading... Oh, English flag on the starboard side. We see you there. Any more flags? No, I can't. Wingman's busy scanning for flags. Just shows you how big the ship is when you're sort of scanning close up like that. And there's just hundreds and hundreds of cabins. Well, thousands. Yeah, I mean, to put a point on it, there's 2,610 cabins on board Arvia. There you go. She's starting up the bow thrusters to spin round. The Torino ro-ro will be going shortly. Already we have the Liberty at the Seas heading down to Cowshot. Just about to go around the Cowshot marker there. As you see, the red ball marker is a very different style marker to all the other ones. It's a big spit there. You don't want to go anywhere near that. Bad times. Although shipmate Mrs. Bogger says, will I be live Wednesday for Queen Mary 2? Not likely. I think I'm up at the farm, so farm duties will beckon. But I should be live afterwards. The cameras are running all the time, so there will normally be somebody, one of the excellent spanners, moving the cameras around if I'm not here. Shipmate Mayer says, are modern day cruise ships fitted with a reversing camera or two? Funnily enough, yes, they are actually. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's not a silly thing to say. Yeah, they're actually covered with cameras, but they specifically have cameras at the stern. They have cameras at the bow, cameras all along the sides, so they can check on the lines. It's just gives the bridge extra level of comfort to work out what's going on, rather than just relying on radios. And there's the tugs on Torino. Not sure which tugs have we got on Torino. We have the Svitzer Bargate and the Svitzer Ferriby. They're on Torino. It's Liberty of the Seas just turning around the Cowshot Spit. It's the first of the 4 ships this evening. I popped over to the Isle of Wight by boat today, and it was very calm. Not often the waters are so calm on the way to the Isle of Wight. Normally they're a bit choppy, but as the wind speed has been incredibly low, it's been a good day. Hi there, Phantom Buyer. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing or watching the Liberty of the Seas as she departs on her way for a 5-day round trip to Bruges and Hamburg. here in port we have the Avia. She's almost completed her swing. I'm still getting a delayed noise, and when I get somebody subscribed I need to try and work out where it's coming from. Shipmate Spike, yes, reminding me that we have a 5-ship Friday, a fantastic Friday and a super Saturday this week, which I shall be broadcasting from the farm. Luckily, a friend on the farm was the local area's broadband champion, and even though he lives in the middle of nowhere, he's got fibre optic. Well, the shipmate Nicholas asking, where is Avia off to? Good question. Avia is off. It's off on a 14-day, because it's the 21st. Billion boy. She's off on a 14-day round trip, Spain and France, calling in La Coruna in Spain, Malaga in Spain, Alicante in Spain, and Toulon in France. So that's right, she's gone right on the corner into the Mediterranean. Toulon for the French Riviera, Barcelona in Spain, Cadiz in Spain, and then back to the port of Southampton. That's a 14-day. It's a very typical cruise for Avia to undertake, and she's departing with lots of people on board. Look over at wing cams, see what's going on. Well, the shipmate Malksky says, thinking of coming down to Hythe, is it any good photos? Well, here's a good example for you. This is from Hythe. So yes, it can be good. You get the sun behind you, which is helpful. I'm in a sort of position where most of the time the sun is, my camera's looking into the sun. But yes, this is from Hythe, so it gives you an idea. The ships go past. You're fairly close. Ideally, you need a little bit of a zoom lens. Although, saying that, even with a decent smartphone with a sort of 5x zoom lens, you should get some good shots. Well, the shipmate Laura Biggs is giving you away from the P&O side. Ooh, which side? Well, let me have a look. Can I have a look? Let me have a look on. See if this camera. No, this camera won't go there. Let me have a look on the other camera then. See if I can find you, shipmates. If you're up by the P&O sign, let's see what we can do. See if we can see the shipmate up there. Oh, hi there, Barry Breen. Many thanks for your kind donation. Barry Breen has sent over the captain £10. Maybe I'll convert that into a cooling beer later. We're going to have a quick look up by the P&O sign, see if we can see any shipmates waving or having some flags up there. It's difficult to see. We're a bit of an acute angle now. So this is a 14-day round trip to Spain and France, going to the Mediterranean. But if you fancy something a little different, we have this one for just over £1,000 in October, 15 nights on board, and it's a Caribbean transatlantic. Paul knows I'm particularly susceptible to a Caribbean transatlantic. Oh, wing cam's gone off. He's gone off to look at planes. What's he looking at? KLM, probably from Amsterdam. Or no, he's going to Amsterdam. Oh, he's getting some good shots of that. I think last time he was trying this from Town Quay and the sunlight was in the wrong place. But no, that was a good shot there. Unfortunately, I haven't got sound with Wingman. It's a bit impromptu today with Wingman. He may or may not have been in the right place. But I'm sure he's there saying, oh, it's such and such, such and such, such and such plane. He can identify most of them by the noises they make, let alone looking at them. There's Liberty of the Seas. She's down at the Isle of Wight. We've got the Arvia departing here in port. Like I say, if you fancy something a little different, this is for October of this year. 15 nights on board, starting at £1,000 from inside, and that's transatlantic to the Caribbean. Goes from the port of Southampton, departs, and goes to Tenerife in Spain, 6 days at sea, then St. Martin, Bastia in St. Kitts, St. Nevis, Castilleries in St. Lucia, Bridgetown in Barbados, which you can overnight. I probably think this is the best bit about this cruise. It includes return flights and transfers. So that's port. I mean, actually, it's a good question. Does this return you to the port of Southampton? Ah, yes. Paul from Solent Ships Voyages. Does this actually bring you back to the port of Southampton? That's a question for Paul. I'm assuming it does. I mean, that's brilliant then, isn't it? You drive to the port of Southampton, you go off and do your cruise, fly back into the UK, get back to Southampton, and then drive home. Oh, radio's really noisy today. With a shipmate, Bernice, can't wait till next Saturday on Iona. Well, you'll be one of 5 ships departing next Saturday. It's a Super Saturday next Saturday. We've got the Arvia. She's just departing now. And then over... There we go. So we've got the Norwegian Star in the background. There's Southampton Patrol down there. Yep, there's Southampton Patrol. Even Liberty of the Seas has got a bit of a lean, which is going around Brambleback. So, don't know if we'll see the other ship. Queen Anne, I think she's some way down Southampton Water. Yeah, she's made some good progress. She's quite a long way down Southampton Water. Although we might get 3 ships in the same photo, same frame. Oh, that'd be good. We do like a multi-ship video. Yeah, it definitely looks like quite a bit of lean there, doesn't it, from the old Liberty of the Seas there. No, I think my question was to Paul from Solent Ships Voyages. It says includes transfers. So does that mean if you arrive at Heathrow Airport, does it include transfer back to Southampton, where you left? Let's get some shots over here from Wingman on Arvia. Shipmate Raven Morris says for a bit more you can go out and back on Iona with 35 knots in January. That's true. I am tempted by that one. Considering how many people are on board, don't see that many up on deck. Maybe, you know what, maybe they are enjoying the air conditioning inside. Nobody in the little pools up there. Nobody in the hot tubs. We had some wavers up by the P&O sign. If you're on the starboard sign, we'd see you now.
Thank you.
So we've got the 2 ships here, or it looks like. So we've got the Queen Anne on the right, the Norwegian Star on the left. In the middle, this little orange blob is the coral methane, I think. And then Liberty of the Sea, she's over here passing Isle of Wight. So I'm wondering if we might get, because visibility is clear, we might get.
BTS, Red Eagles, hook and rest.
I think we're going to get a 3-ship shot here.
Red Eagle VTS, thank you, bomb received. I'm sure you can see the Queen Anne passing SF outbound and Arvia approaching Western Shelf outbound.
That's our copy, thank you.
Shipmate Paul from Celebrity Voyages, yes, he said the transfers are to the airport in Barbados. I assumed it was. I was just wondering if... I suppose if they don't transfer you, what you'd have to do is drive to Heathrow, then get a transport. Get transport to Southampton from Heathrow. Then when you arrive back at Heathrow, you can go back. Just drive back from Heathrow. Or the more expensive to park your car at Heathrow, I suppose. Shipmate Fizz, Isle of Wight, I'm guessing. Says just disembarked from Arvia this morning. Had an amazing cruise, and I brought the Mediterranean weather back with you. Certainly did, shipmate. You certainly did. Arvia's just passing past the dockhead now. She's heading out. I think there's a possibility.
Torino, Red Osprey.
We're going to get 3 cruise ships in one shot.
They'll be on 74.
Anyway, if you are interested on a Caribbean translating of it, there we are. There's some information. Perhaps you don't have the time in October. Maybe you fancy May next year. This is actually probably quite a good time to go.
Arvia VTS, thank you, so that's all received.
This is a 14-night cruise to Spain, France and Italy, calling in at Cadiz in Spain, Malaga in Spain, Le Seine-sur-Mer in France, La Spezia in Italy, another place in Italy, a day at sea, Alicante in Spain, then back to Southampton. So quite a lot of destinations there, 14 nights on board. We've got 2 ships. Are we going to get 3 ships? I'm not sure. I'm not sure the Independence, Liberty of the Seas is going quite fast enough. No. No, we'll probably get Queen Anne, Liberty of the Seas on the screen at the same time, but I don't think we're going to get those 3 of them, unfortunately. We can see the Norwegian Star there over on cruise cam on the other side of Cowshot Spits. Arvia, registered in the port of Hamilton. She was registered in Southampton, I think. Well, some of the P&O cruise ships were. Apparently, if they're registered in Southampton, you can't get married on board. I don't quite understand the whole problem. I'm sure it's nothing to do with tax purposes and efficient running of a business. That building there, you can see there, it looks a bit like a castle, is in fact flats. I think it's about 15, 20 flats. You can, they're for sale, and the people live in them. Some of them are quite big, some of them are quite small. It's an interesting looking building, isn't it? Great view if you're interested in watching the ships pass by. Well, I don't know where Wingman is. Looks like he's hiding out in the undergrowth somewhere, doesn't it? It's like David Bellamy peering out, pushing the leaves to one side. Oh, I'll tell you what, we can get another 2 shots. We can get Liberty and Norwegian Star at the same time. And this is the Torino, that's the next row that's departing. There you go. You can see the visibility is really clear today. That's an excellent view. The 2 ships in the distance. There we go. He's got some tug action going on. So we've got tugs here in ports with the Torino. We've got the 2 cruise ships heading around past Cashot Spit. It's the Norwegian Star. She had a bit of a wobble around that corner. Well, we will get. Oh, we only just missed out having 3 ships on the screen at the same time. I can now see Liberty of the Seas and Queen Anne at the same time. So that's disappointing, isn't it? We have had it a few times, not many. There's been the odd occasion where we've had 3 ships at the same time. What tugs have we got here? The Spitzer Ferriby. There's the Torino. Interestingly, Torino registered in Valletta. If you look carefully underneath those letters, it actually says Southampton. Probably can't see it from here, but the word Southampton has been welded onto the side of the ship. But now it's re-registered in Valletta. Again, I'm sure nothing to do with tax efficiency or easy operationing of a business. There you go. There's Liberty of the Seas in the distance. Very clear today. Look at that. Really easy to see her there. And that's Queen Anne heading down that way. Little sailboat going across. Don't know that we've got much weather out there, really. How much weather have we got? It's 24.9, 25 centigrade. It's 31 degrees in the captain's cabin. Gentle breeze. Visibility 31 nautical miles. Yeah, the question is, what would I prefer? I think I'd probably prefer the transatlantic on Arvia. Great thing about transatlantic is I can spend a few days making some films. Whereas if there's too many port days, I'll be too busy going in and out of port. Won't be able to experience the ship.
Reports, main channel westward.
Looks almost a bit foggy, isn't it, at sea level? Then could be the sea fog, sea mist coming in this time of the evening.
Hope Australis, Southampton, BTS, that's received. Thank you. Underway now, with outbound from Mavic 6, the Ocean Legacy, west of the tower, 1845.
Yes, thank you.
Queen Anne, BTS, thank you, sir. All received.
Yeah. Watching the Williams Wilhelmsen ship being tugged away. I wonder if you see on Itching Cam needs to move a bit. That's the red funnel. There's Arvia heading to south water. Lots of jet skis buzzing around this time of year. It's a lot of time for jet skis. So we can see on wing cam. There you go. You can just about see the letters Southampton. Yeah, you can just about see them. It says Southampton. Just about see that. They're welded onto the side of the ship, but they've painted over it with the letter. Excellent. Thank you for that, Wingman. Don't forget to check out Wingman's Wingman's channel. I'll put a link in the chat. I'll do that now while I'm thinking about it. He's got a couple of channels, a couple of cameras over in the Tenerife. Oh, in fact, he's also broadcasting, yeah. In cam, there we go. Do subscribe to him. He's only a few hundred subscribers short of 10,000, so he'd be quite keen to get to 10,000. So if you could possibly subscribe to Wingman there, or Wingcam, I know he would greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I can see that bit of that sort of sea mist coming in now. You see just above the water level. A little bank of it there. Let's have a look, see how we're getting on with Norwegian Star. Ah, there we go. She's heading towards us now. We get to see her turn to port as she heads off for a 10-day one-way trip
from VTS, City of Chichester.
to Reykjavik.
City of Chichester, VTS. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Sorry for the late call, but it's about 15 minutes notice for our departure from Burnley Wharf. We're outbound to the east. We have a maximum draft of 3.6, 11 POB, and we will be using the North Channel. Over.
City of Chichester, VTS, thank you. That's all received. Just remind me the
PEC 015.
That's all copy. Thank you. Just local ferries inbound at this time.
Just local ferries, thank you.
There we are. That's the Norwegian Star heading round Bramblebank, making a turn to port. Wingcam still following the Torino, the Wilhelmsen Torino. And let's have a look. What can we see down here? Potential opportunity for a multi-ship shot again. Let me just look. I'm just looking at where I think there's a slightly bigger gap between Norwegian Star and Queen Anne. Then Arvia is not too far away. I think she might be too far away. Yeah, I think Arvia might be the problem with this one. Oh, yeah, that was looking really promising. You can see the Queen Anne there. She's heading round to Cowshot Spit, and the Arvia coming up the stern. I can't get the Arvia and the Norwegian Star on net at the same time.
Which star? That's the VTS. Which star? VTS. You are in for Portsmouth, are you? You have some outbound vessels central Solent.
There's Spitzerbargate. That's our shipmate Daniel's Life. He's in the chat. He's starting work tomorrow on Spitzerbargate.
Which BTS, thank you. So that's all received. Obviously, the Liberty of the Seas, outbound. And Norwegian Star, approaching PT outbound.
He'll be busy doing a lot of jobs in the Port Southampton, towing around the ro-ros and all the other vessels need towing.
Southampton, BTS, Eco Nicole.
Eco Nicole, Southampton BTS, very good evening.
Good evening, sir. That's the pilot on board, Starboard 32, berth number 240, making final preparations for sailing. Intentions will be to depart approximately 18:30, just a bit later, waiting on linesman, and we'll also wait for the Torino to pass us before we lift off. We have a draft of 6.3, going via the main channel, no defects, heading to Le Havre, and a POB 17, plus one pilot.
Eco Nicole, Southampton BTS, that's all received and understood, sir, and call again just before we want to break away for position to depart. SX. Thank you.
Understood, thank you.
Richard 6, BTS, that's all received, ma'am. Thank you. And dock head tie gauge 4.29.
429, thank you.
It's the Wilhelmsen being tugged around. And the Queen Anne now, she's heading right for us on the Isle of Wight. I'm just looking on Netley Cam. I can see the Queen Anne. I can't really see the Arvia, so I don't think we're going to get two ships like that. Why is the radio suddenly randomly noisy? I wonder if we'll get the Queen Anne and the Norwegian Star in the same shot. That's a possibility. I'll check out for that. I think that's increasingly unlikely as well. Again, as I said earlier, absolutely fantastic waters in Southampton. I've made opportunity of that today and popped over to the Isle of Wight for a quick pint. Even though I haven't released my pub crawl by boat film yet, I'm doing some research for potentially a Mark II next year. In fact, I'm thinking about making it a challenge. A friend of mine cycles a lot, land-based activities, but we're wondering if I can beat him to the pubs before he can by bicycle. Oh, well, there's shipmate Stephen. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Sort of get a bit of a sneak view here. So there is 3 ships on the screen here. We've just about got the edge of Arvia. Just about got the Queen Anne there. And if you look hard in the background, there is the Norwegian Star. It's a little bit of a compromise shot. It's not ideal. We have had some good ones where the ships are much clearer. But technically, I suppose, 3 ships in one shot. Not as good as I'd like it, really. See what Wingman's spotting at. Wingman's browsing around town. He's got the red jets coming into Town Quay there. We don't normally see this side. Looks like he's in the Budlier. he's getting all arty now. Getting ferries through the weeds. Oh, no, he's just down by the marina, isn't he? He's sat on the rocks down there. I bet it's a bit cooler down there. So that's the Wilhelmsen Torino. She's heading off. Queen Anne, the third shipway this evening. So we had a competition earlier this evening. Try and guess which order the cruise ships would go in, and you win a prize. But unfortunately, no one got it right. Which I would have thought, I know you're such a very knowledgeable group of shipmates, I would have thought someone would have got that right. I may have to run a guess the number of shipmates departing. Now that would probably be easy, especially when we'd have a Super Saturday or a Fantastic Friday. There'll be 5 ships departing. Guess the total number of passengers leaving. There you go. Maybe I'll do that next time. Shipmate Chambers also looks like Wingman's about to launch some covert operation. Well, this is the Solent Ships YouTube channel. We like to fly under the radar. He's over in the marina, over in Hythe. It's public. It's just the best place to be is right by the shore where all the rocks, where the water break is. That's Norwegian Star in the distance. On the right side is Avia. Excellent shipmate Daniel Life, who is working on one of these Bargate tugs, coming in with some unnerving information there from our shipmate. Oh, Wingcam's finished for the day. Bob, thank you, Wingman. We shall employ his services again in the future. We did it. I think this is we did it. I think we've done it twice now, twice or 3 times. And we've had a little problem with the audio on the second time. I need to find a better way of doing it. And today was just an impromptu broadcast. But I think that worked quite well. Does the tiebreaker come into effect? Well, that's a good question. Yeah, we could do the tiebreaker. How many shipmate Keris? How many? Oh, what's the next? So probably there must have been a few people that got the first 2 correct. Then I'm guessing. So, which shipmate's got the first 2 right, and then did one of them is one of them closer? Yeah, let's try that. At least we can do something. It's currently up to 32 centigrade now in the captain's cabin. It's getting quite hot. think I might be able to get Arvia and Queen Anne on the screen at the same time. Yeah, I need high breakers to tie. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it needs to be something that's numerical then, doesn't it? Oh, Wingham just swapped batteries. I think he was in batteries. There we go. I think that's the Harriet Wilhelmsen on her way. Free to roam the sea. Well, not free to roam the sea. Where is she off to? I think she's off to Belgium, isn't she? Oh no, she's come from Belgium. She's off to. Oh, she's off to China. Wow. Off to China to pick up some Chinese imports. That's the Queen Anne. No, sorry, that's the Norwegian Star in the distance. Also, in the very, very distance is the Fishbourne to Portsmouth ferry, and then the Arvia on the left. We didn't get a multiple ship. We didn't get a 3-ship collage today. Well, shipmates, hope you've all enjoyed that one. Captain is rapidly draining fast here in his cabin. It's getting quite hot. So no broadcasts Monday or Tuesday. I'm hoping to get a decent photograph of the Red Falcon so that I can submit that to... So I can finish my thumbnail for my behind-the-scene tours of the Red Falcon. So I just need a decent photograph of it, which I shall hopefully do with the drone, because it's going to be good weather for the next couple of days. And a quick look at what's coming up. We have the Queen Mary 2 on Wednesday, which I don't think I can do, but then it is a fantastic Friday with 5 ships: the Liberty of the Seas, the Britannia, the Borealis, the Oceania Marina, and the Queen Mary 2. Followed by a Super Saturday with Celebrity Apex, Iona, MSC Virtuoso, Sky Princess, and Ventura. So, hope you all enjoyed that, shipmates. I'm going to have to find a very cool and icy, refreshing drink. Maybe I'll add a rum or two into it. Right, shipmates, I shall continue on following these ships, and I shall speak to you soon. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. And if you are subscribed, many thanks for your support. I noticed there's a few new subscribers today. And don't forget to subscribe to Wingman as well. I'll put his channel in the chat again, because he's very nearly at 10,000, and he'd be very happy if you could, with a bit of support, push him over the edge. And of course, if you are a PayPal donor, a Patreon, or member of the channel, many thanks for your continued support. And of course, most of all, thanks to the Blue Spanner crew who look after the chats in this live stream and all the others. And of course, extra special thanks to Karis, who is a brilliant spanner and was got lumbered with taking on the captain's stupid idea of trying to guess which ship went first. She came up with some fancy spreadsheet, and well, it sounds like it all went to plan. Unfortunately, no one guessed it right. We'll have to come up with a better solution for next time. Till next time, shipmates.
Star, Southampton VTS.
Any more luck, Ken?
Good Star VTS, thank you. So that's all received. Have a good evening. We'll speak to you next time.
Kane. Any more luck, Kane? Yeah, I said any more luck. Did you send any photos? Send them to me, I've got my phone.
Coral methane, Southampton VTS. Coral methane VTS, good afternoon. Information, the Norwegian Star, approaching the North Sturbridge, has been trying to contact you. These are traders, Southampton VTS, evening. Traders, Southampton VTS, thank you. So that's all received. Traffic information outbound Norwegian Star approaching North Sturbridge. Queen Anne approaching South Light Middle out. And two inbound vessels west of the tower, the Ocean Legacy at the outer nav buoys, and the Nabucco just coming out of the lower nav anchorages. Red Falcon VTS this evening, that's received outbound traffic, Arvia on the Calshot outbound clear channel. Looking ahead, the Torino Lane Flake outbound vehicles carrier, and City of Chichester at Crosshouse outbound to the east.
VTS City of Chichester, that is all clear the Itchen Bridge.
City of Chichester, Southampton VTS, thank you, sir. That's all received. No immediate traffic for you.
All copied, thank you.
Coral methane, Southampton VTS.
BTS Echo Nicole. This afternoon again, sir. That's us singled up, and we're just waiting for the Torino to pass, and then we lift off if we have permission for clearance.
Eco Nicole, cover the VPS, that's received, and probably you're waiting for the Torino. Then you have permission to depart SO berth number 2 Alpha. Additional outbound traffic, City to Chichester, passing 29 berth out.
All copy, thank you.
Norwegian Star, VTS, that's received, thank you.
Eco Nicole, Torino, thank you for holding, Jason.
You've always come on station calling Echo Nicole, go ahead.
C0 traders have on VTS, thank you, sir, all received.
Station calling Echo Nicole, go ahead.
Eco Nicole, Torino, thank you very much for holding.
Or is that as soon as you're a beam, I'll stop pulling away. Thank you, have a good run out there, Barbara.
Are you coming back in? Alright, so are we.
Yep, where to?
Victoria Country Park.
Have you had a...
Nah, nothing as of yet.
Did you...
Yeah, you got to hold the mic so it don't cut out. You're letting it go too quick. Yes. Yeah, mate, it's good fish. BTS, the City of Chichester, Western Surf outwards.
City of Chichester, Southampton, BTS, thank you. So that's all received. The only inbound to you currently is the Red Falcon on the West Bramble turn inbound. Later on, Ocean Legacy boarded shortly at Nav, followed by Nabucco, and the Lescanera M at Nav Anchorage number 8 later.
Roger that, that's copied. Thank you very much, thank you.
Australia, Southampton, BTS.